Alright, just gonna run down the credits now. There's obviously no point in me reviewing the game because it's been out for like 4 or 5 years already. So there's absolutely no point in me reviewing this. Because I probably wouldn't be able to be too fair on it because it was like 5 years old, so. But wow, what an ending. Big Boss shows up, and as does Zero, who is amazingly old. I wouldn't have said that was Zero, he looks so old, I didn't think that was even him, but when you saw like, I think it was the side of his head, I kind of thought, yeah, that's definitely Zero. I mean, this game even has, like, I know it's like a minute, but it even goes back to Metal Gear Solid 1, it even goes that far. And there's references to all the other Metal Gear games.
Yeah, I like that.
Which is, I mean, that thing with the controller was hilarious. I've never laughed so much over a game before.
And the bit when he says, "Oh, you need to put this to it."
Yeah, that was hilarious. when Concord on the Kodiak and was talking about having to switch the disc.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh no, you don't. We're on PS3. That was great. What a fantastic game. I'm so gutted I never experienced this when it first came out. I can't pick a best game for PS3, but this is definitely one of them. And of course the reason I say that is because of Heavy Rain, which Heavy Rain is like one of my all-time favorite games and I haven't even played it yet. But it has to be this or Heavy Rain and I can't pick one, so I'm just going to leave it as two of the best games of the PS3, if not the best games that have ever come out for PlayStation 3. Yeah, I know there's Uncharted. I know there's probably people going to say, oh, it's Uncharted, or oh, it's Infamous. You know, I'm not going to get those people, but in all honesty, I've not played Infamous or Uncharted yet. So, I'm going by what I'm saying what I've seen right now. Ubisoft. What the hell? And iPod are registered trademarks. Nice. There's a Playboy rabbit. What the hell? That's obviously with Otacom's iMac. Oh, it's even going like through the stuff of the previous games. Which kind of would have made you think that this was probably going to be the last game. And then they made Rising. So obviously these...
Unless this is the last, like...
Solid. It could be the last Solid, yeah. That's a good point. Because it's not Metal Gear Solid anymore, so yeah. So this is definitely probably the end of the Solid saga.
Yeah.
Because they call it Metal Gear Rising now, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the only one you've not played is 1.
Yeah. So I'll have to go back and do that.
left.
So I'm going, and then I've actually completed the whole Solid saga. So I actually probably will go back and do that.
Yeah.
Just to say I've completed the series of games.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute.
Oh.
There is something.
Snake, wait up. You forgot these.
6.
No thanks. I'm quitting.
Oh, it's quitting.
These things will kill you.
Where will you go? Our fight is finished. There's nothing left for us to do.
No. There's one thing I still have to do.
Really?
I have to see this age off. See what the future brings.
Good point.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Otacon, I'm gonna be dead soon.
Yeah.
You don't have to come.
No.
You said it yourself, Snake. There's nothing inside you can pass on to the next generation. No genes, no memes. You're man-made. You're a beast.
I know. A blue rose.
There
won't be any happy Beauty and the Beast ending for me.
Damn.
What little time I have left will be spent living
Yeah.
Yeah.
as a beast.
Like Boss wanted. Well,
A shadow of the inside.
damn.
Of the old age.
Exactly. That's why you need me as a witness.
Fair enough.
A witness.
Yeah. Someone on the outside to bear witness to your final days.
Oh, so-
Someone to pass on your
Yeah, so
story.
you can tell people.
Makes
yeah.
sense,
That
yeah.
I'm the only witness. But I'll remember everything you were
Yeah.
and stick with you to the end.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Monica.
Besides, you wouldn't let me suffer Sonny's eggs alone, would you?
Oh, that sucks. That's a bad thing to say. So you did get to meet him. I would assume that.
Yeah.
Huh. It sucks that they have no screen there. You could have had like a screenshot or something. Oh! Maybe they do. Maybe this. Oh my god, there's something
They're
else.
ready.
Oh,
There's something else.
They look yummy.
they do actually.
Sort of like the sun.
Oh.
It's rising again.
Oh.
First clue that it was going to be mine.
Yeah. Ah. Now, if I hadn't played Rising, I would have completely not known that was going to happen. But so 20 hours, 42 minutes and 34 seconds, 63 continues, 141 alert phases, 233 kills, 53 recovery items, weapon types produced only 33. No special items used. Flashbacks 153. How many are there? I don't know. Career title of Bear. Not that I actually care at all. These are probably for the multiplayer, which probably doesn't exist. I haven't found it.
No.
So I've only got Leopard. And Snake is all the way down at the bottom. Sure. I'll use the Leopard one. Race gun. Suit worn by Snake during civilian life.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Cool.
might check that out. Corpse camo, command vest, another command vest, various command vest colors. The items you will become after you meet up with Metal Gear Mark 2 during your next playthrough. Except the iPod music. Well, I'm not doing another playthrough of this fucking game. Save game completion data, yes please. Get no like cutscene view or something. Damn. That's it. So that's it. That concludes my Metal Gear Marathon, at least for now. I will probably definitely go back to one at some point. Maybe in the downtime, actually. I might see if I can consider it, yeah. I mean, there's not a lot in the summer coming out at all, so I think...
July and August.
Yeah, they're pretty much dead. So, yeah, I might actually go back there now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'd have to start the game again. I can't be asked to do that. And, yeah, the multiplayer has probably been discontinued. The acquired fire as password. Enter a password. Well, I don't know the fucking clue. Yeah, I think the multiplayer has been discontinued. I can't seem to find it. So unfortunately, I won't be playing for the multiplayer of this game. So I'll probably have to find some way of doing it. I can't honestly believe that there would be... Yeah, I can't honestly believe why there would be multiplayer in the game. What the hell? Have I got to load it? Might be the mission briefing cutscenes. Let's see. I don't want to view any different ones. Yeah, it's just the mission briefings. What are any of the actual cutscenes? The boss extreme. Jesus. I am not fucking doing that. Fuck that shit. That is completely out of the fucking question. And thus ends my Metal Gear Marathon. With the best one of the lot, in my opinion. This is definitely the best of the Metal Gear Solid games. I mean, it even beats 2 for me now. Just because of all the, like, mixes of all the games together. So, yeah. As for its what best PS3 game is, it would be between this and Heavy Rain, but I'm not going to start wars like that, there's no point. But yeah, Kojima, you're a freaking genius. I don't know, he gets a lot of flack because of his amount of time he spends on the cutscenes and less on the gameplay, but who needs cutscenes, who needs gameplay when you can experience a story like that? My camera's not focusing, hold on, I'll press start. There we go, that's better. Who needs to experience gameplay when you can have epic scenes like that, especially the gunfight with Meryl and Johnny involved with? This game's story is outstanding. You even get like Big Boss appear right at the end. It's brilliant. This game's story is one of the best I've ever played. Yes, it's like uncut gameplay, but with a story like this, you don't need it. You just need to experience the story, and you're pretty thrilled. So that's it for my Metal Gear Marathon, at least considering of 2, 3, and 4. No, I'm not playing Peace Walker. I'm going to reiterate again, I'm not playing it because I didn't really like it because it's an RTS and I suck at RTSs. Metal Gear Solid 1 I will probably go back to at some point, probably need some downtime, I can't promise it. Depends really what we do in the meantime, but it's definitely something, I think I need to do it just to get some closure on the whole series now. So it's definitely something I'm going to consider picking up because you can buy it off the PlayStation Store. I think downtime in the summer is going to be my best chance, but as you saw in that small part where they had before they reached Shadow Moses, I kind of sucked in it. So, but I'll give it a play. I'll give it a play and see how far I get. I can't promise I complete it because I've probably never played it, but I think once I get used to it, it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I will definitely consider going back to Metal Gear Solid 1. I was already going to anyway, but I think now I've played this, I kind of have to get closure on the series and find out the missing gaps, like how Meryl got into all this and that. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 complete. I freaking loved it. I think Kojima is a freaking genius when it comes to Metal Gear games. I mean, it had a better story than Rising, but to be fair, Rising was more about gameplay and less about story and cutscenes, whereas this one was more about cutscenes and story than gameplay. So I think Rising was a nice mix of the opposite to this. So yeah, that is it for the Metal Gear Marathon, at least for now. I'll go back to 1 and complete the Solid series, and it is definitely one of the best series of games I've ever played. So that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. Hope you guys have enjoyed this Metal Gear Marathon. Sorry it's going to go up major late, but Aliens Colonial Marines put a dent in the plans really, and I kind of feel bad for that because it was kind of a sucky game. Had we not played it, I probably would have finished it. You know, I probably would have finished this by the time Rising came out, so it's kind of unfortunate that we had to hit that bump in the road with Marines, but I'll try and be a bit more, I don't know, be a bit more thoughtful in what I purchase for the rest of this year, because I don't really want to experience stupid games like Marines and then put games like this on the wayside that actually deserve to be played through first. It was kind of unfortunate. But I mean, throughout January I was actually doing some other stuff as well, and I had to do 3 and 2, which were long games in themselves. So that's kind of the reason why this one got a bit like delayed, sort of. I started in January but didn't actually finish it until like a month or so later. But yeah, the only thing I'd really say were really annoying with the bosses. I think some of the bosses were rather hard. Well, not hard. The thing with Metal Gear games that I kind of like is that it's trial and error, and you can actually learn on different ways of doing it. You don't have to like. It's not like I'm trying to think of a game that you know. It's not the sort of game where you have to. It doesn't hold your hand as such. You know, games are way different now to what they were in the past. If I had played Metal Gear Solid 1 back when it first came out, I would probably have sucked in it, and that's why I'm a bit skeptical about Metal Gear Solid 1, because that came out in a time like the 80s and 90s where games were not so mainstream and these games were really fucking difficult. This is kind of like that, but at the same time it makes you think and it makes you kind of adapt to what's going on, which I kind of like. As long as it's not too difficult, as long as it's not too easy, but I can learn, you know, I can pick up and do things differently to what I last did, and that's what I like about this game. This is why I was able to complete it. Yeah, it took ages, like 20 hours to do, but it was 20 hours well spent in my opinion. So I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going overdue by about a long time here, just rambling. So that's it for the Metal Gear Solid Marathon as a whole. I will go back to 1. Well, it was a marathon really, even though I didn't play 1. I probably should have done first, but never mind. I probably would have never got all of them done in a month anyway. So I probably need to stop sending myself targets on when to finish games, especially with these. I shouldn't have done that, to be honest. But yeah, fantastic ending to the game. I think it's probably the best part of the whole game was like the last act. It was fucking like amazing with the ending scenes. The appearance of Big Boss right at the end and Zero as well. The fight with Ocelot was immense when they played Snake Eater. That was crazy. But yeah, definitely Metal Gear Solid 4. If you haven't played this game, you need to pick it up for PlayStation 3, especially but this is the game that defied this kind of era, in my opinion. It was kind of like the definition of this era, along with Heavy Rain. So the PlayStation 3 exclusives are brilliant, and Metal Gear Solid 4 was the kind of first example of that. And I'm glad I got to experience it finally. I was pretty gutted because I didn't really have a PlayStation 3 for some like 4 or 5 years. So I was pretty gutted when I played 2 and couldn't play, and when I played 3 on Xbox, it was just, after I played 3 on Xbox, I had to think about getting a PlayStation 3 just to play this game. And I'm so gutted I missed out at the time, but it was worth waiting for a game like that. So I'm gonna go because I'm rambling about random shit now. Hope you enjoyed this Metal Gear Solid 4 playthrough as part of the final episode of the Metal Gear Marathon. Well, Metal Gear Solid Marathon, I should probably call it now, with Rising out. I'll be back with Metal Gear Solid 1 at some point. I can't promise it, but it's definitely something I'll consider picking up. And this is 7Chaos signing off for this video. Hope you enjoyed the Metal Gear Solid Marathon, and I'll see you for the next playthrough. Peace out.